Well, I just noticed a problem. If our orbital velocity is 520 meters per second, and we need to reduce that to zero, not to mention our, counteracting the gravitational pull as we get closer, 426 meters per second is going to be inadequate. By a lot. Alright. Simple enough problem to avoid if I'd have just asked myself. So, we need more fuel. Now, I've got a couple. Yeah, like this one. But I don't think it's the entire unit. I think it's just the, oh, it is the entire unit. Wow, that is some boost. And all of this is just to get this upside down contraption. It got it to Minmus and landed. Reaction wheel. Large and small, but the what we're going to has the claws. We should probably put a claw on this too, now that I think about it. But where? Could build one out from here. I don't think this is auto-strutted either. I'm almost sure it's not. On this side. Junior, right? Put a claw here. That might not give it enough clearance. How much does the claw weigh? 0.075. Away. More. That's kind of strange. I would not have predicted that. So let's put a claw here and fit under the shroud. No, of course not. Why would it fit under the shroud? Now we got the large docking port here. Probably should just go with the claw and leave it at that. Ooh, is it a live debate and who's in it? Probably the same arguments I've heard over and over again anyway. Dan Dennett was a little bit different, but his argument came off a little bit wishy-washy too. Furious. So I probably won't abandon this, but and I can't run it separately because it'll get into my audio. Oh, that was... All right. Uh-oh. I haven't heard of either one of them, but I'm going to copy those names. I'll find something out. Probably, unless I just forget or get distracted. Man, Facebook is hard to stream on. I messed that up too. Alright, well, enjoy that. I keep meaning to have philosophical discussion on my channel, but I always get distracted by orbital mechanics. See, that should be empty. Yeah, that's empty. The claw. Line up either. Well, at least it lined up. But if I try to dock with something, well, if I do, it'll be in line, so that probably won't get in the way. Probably. Yeah, me too. We've had discussions about gun control and school shootings, and I don't even remember what else on here. But usually that's towards the end of a 5-hour stream. And I still need to do a video about how to derive an ought from an is, because no one else seems to be able to figure it out. Alright, well, I guess we can just launch this and see what happens. Oh, do we need a pilot? Jeb is always trying to sneak in there. And we don't need a pilot. Yeah, or if it gets, if it runs down into, ad homs, poisoning the well. But yeah, I mean, usually you can tell right away if someone's either full of crap or not. Whoa! Maybe I should auto strut. If someone's full of crap or incompetent, I should say. I don't know. Because I can think of one guy who just, I'm pretty sure he's a liar, but only in that whenever he doesn't allow people to make mistakes that he makes, so it could be that he's just blind to his own errors, but Yeah, it's too consistent. He's all about getting the job done. He's about winning. He's not about furthering human knowledge or being honest. I'm not here to be honest. I'm here to win, I think would probably be what he would not like to admit. Whoa, that's a lot of auto struts. Every time I think about it, it's just like it relies on so many components. And tying it in, and I can only get so far with it. You know, basics, but advanced ethics and civics, it gets a little harder to root into the facts of the world and relies more and more on culture. But, you know, if I could just put something out there, then, you know, someone can either knock it down or steer in a different direction or whatever it takes. Oh, we're going to be facing the wrong way. Let's just go for it. Let's see. T, Z, go. And if we rotate, well, that'll work too. I rotated the wrong way. Oh, stop rotating, stop rotating. There we go. No, 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 too much. Too much. We're almost finished with our first stage. Oh, at least uh-oh. We got a problem. Can you tell what the problem is yet? And I don't think losing our first stage... Oh, yeah, that's another problem right there. Forgot that I can't go full throttle, or the liquid fuel first stage runs out before the solid rocket boosters. Okay. So we'll back that down to about 2/3. Hopefully that's enough to get off the ground. And launchy launch. And I think we'll just have to go straight up, at least for a while. Yeah, have fun with the... This has worked before, so I don't know what the problem is. Need to be full throttle? No, it can't be full throttle, or will... I have gotten this to min-miss. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Did I not hit SAS last time? I believe I did. Hmm. $70.5. 70.5. And otherwise, full throttle. It's already leaning. We could put more... Oh, it's set for surface. Well, that's not going to help. Oh, it's upside down. That's the problem. That is the problem. Because our lander module is inverted. It's confused. I hope that's the problem. Let's see. Tacky. Dive deep inside the fairing of the ship. What is that? Maybe I just need to add a... I didn't even notice this is brown and not blue. So that's radial in. So if we set it for... Well, let's try setting it for radial in, since this is the way it's already oriented. Alright, did I limit these yet? No, not yet. Let's... What did I do before? 66 will be good. Alright. Throttle up. Stabilized. Go. Nope, doesn't like that either. This is a lot of fun. We're gonna corkscrew our way to the mun. This is so ridiculous. Liquid fuel's already out, solid fuel's got a way to go. If I could do these at the same time. But it'll only do one at a time. Ah, I should have pinned that. Ditch him. Did that help? Still corkscrewing a little bit. The funny thing about these rockets, when you set them up like this, is they make a swastika. This one at least is the Indian one and not the Nazi one. But that was a fun thing to notice on a live stream. Maybe if we throttle back a little bit, let's get a little closer to the top now. We've got a nice apoapsis. Okay, it's getting worse. How in the world did I get this into orbit before? Once it starts spinning fast enough, it'll try to pull itself apart. Alright, let's just kill the engine. We don't have far to go. I was hoping it would stabilize before we reach the apoapsis so we could re-engage. Can we get it to go to prograde? Although prograde might be backwards. It looks like prograde. Okay, yeah, that's prograde. Bit of thrust, is that... No, how about if we throw in some RCS? No. Okay, this is unrecoverable. And miss. Alright, let's take it back. Put some fins on it if nothing else. Probably add a another control unit. That was not what I wanted to grab. That's the small one, that's the big one. Start off by making that the base. Alright, we'll edit this bad boy. Duck out. There it is. It's the, oh yeah, that's the inflatable docking port. And what are we gonna do about these engines running out so fast? I guess we need to move these to the side. We're probably better off with just more liquid fuel instead of solid boosters. And then we're gonna have to fins. Yeah, let's add some fins. Oh, I should have added a inline stabilizer on there too. I can still do that. I can still do it. It's not too late. Can't you detect it? Is it detected or detach it? I don't remember. Not that big a Devo fan. To whip it good. Oh, but that's... if I put it there, I'll have to edit the fairing, which is not that big a deal. I think the biggest one, yeah, is that size. Could do. So add 4 of these. Like 4. Oh, because it's not attaching. Push them in, but maybe I should just leave them like that. It would be hilarious. Zoink Scoob. You know, because it's just Kerbucks, right? Leave them sticking out enough so that I can remove them if I want to. All right, stabilize. That should be so stable. So stable. Ooh, and the blue side is up. In the words of Gene Kerbal. Throttle up. And now the east is to the east. Getting ready to separate our first liquid stage. Poof. Okay. What's our apoapsis? 9,000? It's hard to call that progress. Some separatrons. That's not separatrons. That's separatrons. Two of them per side. So big though. All right, and then all of those, where are those? These all need to go in here or here? No, they're in the right spot. They're all in the right spot. I love it. Hey, hope for the best. Hanyohime. Welcome, Demon Princess. I don't have any big plans. just get a refueling farm set up on the Mun with some tanker landers to fuel things that are in orbit, and then explore some anomalies. How much will we get done today? Maybe the first 2 parts. I don't know if we'll actually get to any exploring. But you just missed the hilarious stage separation. And when I say hilarious, I think we know what I mean. For the first stage separation, is it gonna go boom? Whew. We got enough clearance. Thank you, Separatrons. Which thrust are these actually providing, I wonder? Oh, okay. It was spectacular. We can just point prograde. I think we can just point prograde. Of course, I don't have Separatrons for these solid rocket boosters, so we may have the same problem with them. Maybe I'll just, oh, we're already, we already have a great apoapsis. And we're only at 30,000? This is awfully low to start coasting. It's crazy low to coast. Oh, why isn't it, we have battery, right? Yeah, we have electric charge. Is it because it's top heavy? It's gotta be because it's top heavy. Why would you go down there? Trying to talk a friend out of it? Oh, we're out of the atmosphere. Nation's going to be a little bit off for the Mun, but that's okay. Oh, we are going through that fuel fast now. Oh, I didn't separate those things. I should have slowed down while I was separating them. Well, I'm kind of glad that we don't have a good periapsis here. Alright, are we still in one piece? Yeah, we still have these engines. So let's get rid of those. Kept the wrong side. Oh, we did keep the wrong side. Alright, so now, if we go prograde, yeah, it's going to turn us around. I like it a lot. We've got 4 engines. Are they active? Alright, let's stage them. Uh-oh. Well, should have packed more fuel. All right. Let's get that periapsis up. Where is the mun? It's over there. So we kind of want our periapsis in this area, which is about appropriate. That's making a small dent. Let's see. Hime was saying that she broke the chain on her dog tags and was hoping the guys at the recruiting office could give her some good advice. If you ever want good advice, go down to the recruiting office and keep walking. Steam, what? My Steam was working. Of course, that was a little while ago. Oh, what? On YouTube? It's awfully fuzzy. Oh, I think the settings I use on my phone transfer. That's okay, I don't need to see what I look like in detail. I deal with that enough as it is. Ooh, new Twitch Prime loot. So you get a backpack and some camo gear and a funky, ugly dance. Oh, you also get a gathering tool that looks pretty cool. Looks like a giant ice axe, you know, like you'd go glacier climbing with. It's showing that I'm live. I don't know what happened. So that's fairly odd. Parents. Set retro here. Well, let's plan a maneuver. I clicked you. Let's see. Altitude 11.4 million. I haven't played much Fortnite, but I have to say that I don't love it. It's kind of cool. And I'm sure I'd like it more if I got more accustomed to it. But I don't think I would ever be willing to invest the time, energy, thought, etc. to be really good at it. And it seems like the real trick is getting good at building quickly and then developing patterns or strategies for what to do in certain situations for building. If we take this, yeah, if they put that right on the periapsis, oh, maybe just before the periapsis. There we go. Kind of. Meh, it'll work. Oh, except we need to be going the other direction. Look at it this way. Here, so here it's over there, so we're going on the outside, and oh no, I guess that'll work. We'll know when we get there. What's the periapsis? 500,000? Sure. I guess we could try to lower that. Because if you're smack dead center, then it's a lot easier to fix if you're 180 degrees out of whatever. That number was going up. Going down. Collision course, Mr. Sulu. All right, now that's going to be a 4-minute burn. 4-minute burn. Right. Oh. I didn't do any testing to find out if these engines are going to be any good for time to maneuver. 1 minute 42 seconds. So we need to go now. Fiddlesticks. If these engines will have the wherewithal to land and take off from the Mun. I think they will. This was designed for min-miss operations. I didn't even think about, because what's the Mun gravity, like twice as strong? It looks dumb. It's cartoony. I don't know. It's. I think I'd like something that's a little bit more of a milsim. But I don't want to spend money on PUBG, especially when so many people say, "Oh, there's so many cheaters," and does that mean you're just bad, or does that mean that there are, people using? I don't know. I want to say hacks, but that's not. Things to mess up your latency, or auto aiming bots, or I don't know how people cheated those games. I've never been that interested in it. We're coming up on the maneuver node, and there's just over 2 minutes left in the burn. What's our altitude? We're not back in the atmosphere, are we? Because that would be fun. Of course, up around 68, I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. 68 kilometers. Oh, I don't remember what I said. Team broke chain. If you want good advice, go down to the recruiting office and keep walking right past it. What else did I say? I don't remember. Oh. I didn't realize there was money to be made. Well, I guess you could sell accounts that have unlocks, I'm guessing. I don't know what the economy looks like on that game. They're not like the cheaters on EVE Online, where everybody's a cheater all the time. Trust no one. Oh yes, knife in your back. It's your own fault, really. You undocked your ship. You want to say hi to Hanyuhime?
Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, hi.
He's like a Japanese
hi.
yes man.
Hi. What?
Yeah. So I imagine Escape from Tartakov is going to be even worse. If that ever gets released. Of course, if it's not popular, then there probably won't be that big a market. I don't.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Coming up on main engine shutdown. I always wanted to say that. 5 minor accounts? Oh, a little bit more here. I jumped the gun. I forgot we were on a collision course. And, oh, that's getting worse. So we'll just go with that. Wait. Did I goof it up? I goofed it up. What's the AP? 1. Oh, 50. So big. Get your mind out of the gutter. Alright, what's the PE now? Going down or up? Going down. Just like love in an elevator. Oh, his mom did that. He wanted a haircut. He kind of needed a haircut because he just couldn't keep it out of his mouth, and but I can't help but be disappointed. Samson, what did they do to you? That'll work now. Yeah. One bit of advice that I was never able to take to heart for EVE Online was you need to look at your ships. That's not what I wanted to do. As ammunition. You know, just that disposable. All right. No, that's where I needed to be. Let's see. That. I'm pretty sure I already know that we're going counterclockwise. That was weird. I don't know what you saw, but I just had a KSP.exe has encountered an error and needs to shut down, and then it all just went away, and all the error stuff went away, and it's still working, I think. Weird. All right. And yes, we're going counterclockwise, so let's go back to that guy. Well, that's not him, is it? Oh, that is him. Oh, we're coming in awfully low. It's going to give us too much PE. Yeah, too much PE. Yeah, we could establish our orbit from here. Burn. That's a lot of delta V. Wow. Yeah, well, I don't remember if I lost my Proteus. I think I did, but I don't even remember how I did it. I think it was just pure stupidity or, lack of paying attention. I think I still have one on my account, so I don't know if I got another one. I don't know. I don't like the Ishtar as well. I'm a drone kind of guy. Maybe it's just I like letting the drones do all the work. Be able to get much better than that. All right. What do we need? A little radial out. I don't want to waste a bunch of fuel. We can fly past it if we have to and continue the retro burn. Oh, speaking of which, that won't work. Up. Oh, it did work that time. Problem with that yesterday, I couldn't get it to change orientation. Yesterday, I don't remember when it was. I was struggling with it. Couldn't figure out why I couldn't get it to move. It's like it's got electrical charge. Reaction wheels are turned on. Oh. Yeah. But the problem was I had one of these up in a corner where I didn't see it, and that's probably a lot closer than 2 minutes to periapsis. No, just about 3 minutes. Missiles for the win. Yeah, Caldari and their missiles, they had it so easy. I don't know, let's just go with another damage type. Of course, there were, wow, maybe I don't even remember. Fitted your ship determined what kind of damage you did the most, or had the best bonuses on. These confusing purple lines. Yeah, we're not going to have enough fuel to do what we need. Need to rendezvous with. I guess I didn't need to check that just this moment. Not that one. And the other one's not close enough. Retro, retro, retro! Should already be retro. It is retro! Whoa! I'm all over the place. See what the altitude is. 27. Yeah, we're well below that here. Oh, I did that backwards. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. I'm about to die, aren't I? Hello, moon. $6,000 should be safe enough, shouldn't it? What the heck is happening? Did we pass the periapsis? Oh, we're at the periapsis, so yeah, I should have. If I turn the lights on, will it make the surface light up? We're not that close. Crashing. I don't think we need to waste any more fuel on this right now. All right. Ah, jeez. Anything I'm good at, it's wasting fuel. Yep, this is already too sloppy. This is a wasted mission. Another wasted mission. At 10 degrees of inclination to fix as well. Hello, Igor. My goodness. Yeah, this is just ugly. Here, if I thought about it more. Here, set for prograde. We'll try to set up that maneuver, see if we can transfer more than... How many units do we have? 3,000 still? That's not going to be a lot. I definitely make my share of mistakes. I've gotten a lot better at it. But... And there's some tricks too, like if you can line up the target, your prograde marker, you know, that yellow one in there, and then this darker yellow one. If you can get those to line up, then you're going to be going in the right direction at least. And then the other thing is making sure that from there that you have, you're basically on the right axis. Okay, this is getting not what I wanted. Eight. They're good. Oh, wow, I nailed it. It's not quite in the right spot, but why aren't those? Oh, because of the inclination. Right, so that was another waste of fuel, because I should have done the inclination change first. Periapsis is 9. All right. That's the ascending node. We'll just aim anti-normal and zip on over here. Fiddlesticks. 10.4. Also 10.4. The negative variety. Do a barrel roll. Give me a positive count? No, it won't. $10 seconds. Yeah, I should have just kept going. All right. No reason it shouldn't be. We can just move over here to the descending node. Man, I hate ant season. Stream, go to my Patreon page, designate your donation as for extermination of ants. So this is a descending node. We need to orient to normal. Oops, that was a little too much, but that's okay. Alright, one thing down. We have wasted so much fuel. Next thing, APs look pretty good. So we need to figure, oh, what is that? So the next thing is, when can we rendezvous over here? See the marker for the, oh, there it is. Target position. Take a look at it after the next swing. What is that, prograde? I think it's prograde. We'll pretend it's prograde. Just fuel, right? We got plenty. If I had done an F5 after the sphere of influence change, why do I have RCS thrusters on? Sad, really. Yo, what's up, Draco? $47 seconds. Oh, I thought it was closer than that. Woohoo! Skipped 19 seconds. Almost worth the effort. Right, here we go. We gotta get this right. Otherwise, not much really. School? What are you doing at school? Do you have a YouTube class? If you do, I'm moving to Perth. Or Cooper Petey. I don't know, I hear Cooper Petey's nice. If you like hot. Alright, bing bing. So if we set up another maneuver node. Definitely don't want to do that. Target position. And oh, I should probably do that. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Okay, now it wants to work. What about that one? 423. Ooh. All right, stay lit. That's going down. Probably enough to put me in the planet? No? Wait a minute. Alright, I think we just need to get rid of that. This target position at intersect 2, that could come in handy. All right, that's going up. Restarted the computer. I'm not sure why I'm getting all these glitches. Okay, so was that a prograde? Looks like a prograde. But what's our relative velocity? 41? That shouldn't be too hard to zero out. Alright, let's warp to next maneuver. Or was I supposed to burn there and then the result would be on the following orbit? You don't usually use that this incrementer, but it looks like it's saying this is still a valid maneuver. So 3-second burn. Wow, something went right. You saw it here. So then warp up to here. Target retro? Probably would have switched to target automatically for us once we got close enough, but you can't trust it. And burn, that's reasonable enough. Oh, I need to open those claws back up again. Could have done that right there, but could have been taking a risk on. Target, retro. All right. Where is the target? Is it ahead of us? Stand by. Anyway, let's switch targets, or switch vehicles. Pointy end up there. Although we could use our claw just as easily. What's that thing called? I forgot already. I have to switch back just to find out its name. Fuel Tanker 2L Lander. Fuel Tanker 2L. Oh, there's another one right here. This is the newer one, so I think that makes it at the bottom of the list, and that worked. Okay. We will point at it. Oh, so sluggish. Can't switch to the other vehicle while this thing's trying to turn. Our engineer Wildo Kerman. Having a good old time. Yeah, that or she's frightened to death. I can't tell. Alright, are we pointed? Just about pointed. Let's switch. It should be fast enough, but not too fast, right? Got enough lights on this thing? away from us. Going too fast. Or just right. Let's open that up. I wanted to aim camera. Let's aim camera. There we go. That's going to leave this thing not enough to land, but hopefully it'll leave this thing enough to land. Then we can send another rescue mission for this one. Now I forgot, where were we going to land again? Oh, we're on this one, so let's make sure that we don't have a collision course. 12 and 40, that'll work. And switching to the... Do we have to do it in out of map mode? Oh, that's 12 and 40. And this one is also 12 and 40. All right. 12 and 40 for everybody. It's like Oprah. You get 12 and 40. What's our... That does not seem like a lot of delta V. Gonna have to use half of it to cancel our orbital velocity. Once we land, we make our own fuel. Ah, crikey. Alright. GeForce Game Ready driver is available. Should I fix that right now? So I think this is a... That looks pretty rough though. Oops. I think up here is where we're looking. Either that or over here. I don't remember now. We definitely don't have enough to change our inclination to land up here. So I'm not even going to worry about that. Gloosy! Well, our periapsis is 12 kilometers and our apoapsis is 40 kilometers. So you got what you came for. Presumably. Alright, let's switch to Ghost Hunter. Is that Ghost Hunter? That's Ghost Hunter. Switch to that. Find a good place to land this monstrosity. Whoa. It might already be set up. Nope. Oh, that's not what I need. I could use this, couldn't I? Or the Rove Mate. I thought that showed up on here too. I guess not. Could have sworn, could have sworn. So, I keep skipping past monochrome. Alright, so why doesn't that show up here? I don't know. I thought it did. I guess it doesn't. Not gonna worry about it. I'm done worrying about it. Alright. But it is awfully hard to look at it from here. No, not that one. That one. Sheesh. I can't get the one I want. That's fine. Volcano in Hawaii. Hello. Cole Z, welcome back. Yeah. I talked to a real estate agent about that a little bit earlier. What was his name? I think it was Kamanawanalea. Where is the other? There it is. Set him up retro before we forget. Now where do we want to land? We want it to be in sunlight because we're afraid of the dark. There's the campfire. Alright, so we want to land on this side. Dark there. It's not so dark over here, and then it gets dark in this crater. I don't know if I want to land in the crater. How bad could it be? I don't know if it's darker just because of the dark. I think it's darker just because of the darkness of the crater. I think the intensity of the pink of the line, the thickness of the lines of pink, is the indicator of how rich the ore is. That could be a little easier to read. I don't really see any great places to land. Area right there. Looks like it's kind of low on the treachery side. Raid. I could have sworn you were here before, Cole. Maybe it was on Twitch. I mean, you look familiar, but I don't. Figure out where I was planning on landing now. I think it was right here. Can I put a flag down or something? Yeah, I'll put a maneuver marker there. For that 510 orbital velocity. And then hopefully 500 will be enough to finish. Oh, I didn't do an F5. I'll do it. Well, yeah, this is just about as good as it's going to get. I could have gone for a lower altitude orbit before refueling, but the tank is just about full. Oh, yeah, I guess I could use more liquid fuel, but... hope for the best. If it doesn't work out, we're all gonna die. Oh, I forgot it's gonna need some time to turn. Will the RCS help with that? A little. I thought this was not treacherous. This is not working out the way I wanted. About that F5. Yeah, I'm gonna be over here before I get down anywhere close to 0. Yeah, this is not going so well. No. 200 meters per second. 4,000. Terrain altitude, that is. Or radar altitude, however you want to look at it. Oh, it switched us to surface. I didn't ask it to do that. Not sure exactly where we're going to fall. Probably right about here. And we're 1,800 from a suicide burn. I don't really trust it. You know, it would be nice to survive. I don't really need to, but yeah. Oh, we're up too high. We still have 300 and... Alright, I think this is doable. Oh, no, 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 turn the other way, turn the other way, turn the other way. There you go. No, now turn the other way. Alright. Daddy loves you. Let's call it a touchdown. Let's bounce a little first. Bounce with me, bounce with me. To all the haters out there, all I can say is I was kind of on your side too. Alright, we have come to a full and complete stop. You may now exit the vehicle. Let's, we don't need to open that up. Let's see, 1 should extend everything. Drills out, radiators down, solar panels out. 2 should cause us to start drilling. There we go. And 3 should cause us to start creating liquid fuel and oxygen. I'm right clicking on this. I swear I'm right clicking on it. There we go. Let's just lock that up for a minute. And these numbers are not changing. Give a couple more seconds. All right, now if I hit 3. And that just went to 819 from 818. Hooray! Something went right. The terrain here is not exactly level. I could probably... Well, I can drive this to another place, if, or even lift off again. And but if I did, where would I go? What would I do? I know, frankly, you don't give a damn. I could try to land back over here, but that was a lot more treacherous than it looked like. Right in there might have been smooth, but I think it was sloped. So, we have a fuel farm on the Mun. It's making fuel. And if I'm going to move it, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to move it to. It's fairly equatorial, which means easy access. There's no place that's good to land. We don't get very good resolution over here. Do you like when you can detect the pattern in the texture? Makes it so much more realistic. Still, no one plays this game for the model textures. I suppose it's possible there's someone else with a name very similar to Cole Z Gaming. I don't know. I'm gonna let this mine for just a little bit. I am just trying to find out information, and no, I can't find the information I'm looking for, so we'll come back to reality. Okay, so we got that going for us. That ship is up there, and it doesn't have enough fuel to land. And this seems like it won't hold enough fuel to... I don't know. Seems like I might... Well, if I decide to leave it here, I might want to set up another, I don't know what. Maybe a mobile fuel tank? Because this will only hold so much fuel. And the Mun takes quite a bit of fuel to slow down and land and then take off again. So if I want to have refueling operations here, and really the only reason I want to have refueling operations here is for exploring the anomalies. So I guess I don't need to get that much into it. Alright, well this is going to take forever. So let's take a look at our Class E asteroid that we want to capture. It has a name, and its name is UXW606. And it looks like we still have quite a bit of time before we are going to have a intersection. Got a ship. I think that ship is intersecting with it. Maybe? See that we're tracking any other asteroids. And we're not going to do anything with that one for a while. Let's take a quick look at it. The inside of the asteroid. This is what they look like on the inside. It's not creamy nougat. It's not a strange glowing substance that fell from space, like I said, kind of would be. All right. Because I'm trying to get it captured into Kerbal orbit, or Minmus orbit, or something. To do that, I'm going to have to change its what do you call that? Orbital period. To be smaller than Kerbal's orbit period by the same degree that its current orbital period is larger than Kerbal's, so that on the next time they both come around, they'll rendezvous again. That's going to be quite a task. Oh, what's that one out there? Not sure why that didn't have a orbit. Maybe it doesn't have a dirty mouth. It has a name, but we're not tracking it. I don't... Seems kind of strange. Looks like it's in this... Wow, look at that one. It's not going anywhere near Kerbin. Looks like it's really not going to get anywhere near Duna either. I think we'll just untrack that. Alright. Where would we like to go? Let's go back to the Mun. Change the name on this one. Colonize the moon. I don't know. Doesn't really give you any rewards for that. Whoa! You trying to leave the ground? One thing. We haven't explored any of the outer planets yet. We've done a poor job of exploring the inner planets. I've got a few craft that are stranded. Eve. I guess Duna has some maneuvering room. That craft. And then the one I have at Moho is just... I can change the orbit a little bit, but I can't really land. I definitely can't come back. Alright. Well, how are we doing here? That's going to take a while. I don't really dream of colonizing the Mun. What I do dream of is sending a lander here to explore anomalies. I do have a bit of a dream of that. And I don't know, I guess our Thunderbird 8 would be pretty good for that. And take probably some of the weight off of it and add some science instruments. What would be interesting, it would not be fuel efficient though, would be to have a mobile processing lab that's part of a lander for going to all the anomalies. We would get so much science, dude. Because the mobile processing unit is 3 tons, right? Anyway, let's just head back to the Space Center and get our Anomaly Explorer started. Still curious about what would it take to make a mobile processing ship that is fairly fuel efficient, mobile processing unit, can go anywhere on the Mun, and then back to that refueling farm. I was going to change the name on that, wasn't I? Mr. No Medium-Term Memory. That's me. For science. Alright. It's 3.5 tons. So, probably not the best way to start an efficient lander. Let's open up our Thunderbird B, I think. Version. Or maybe this one is. For the hood here. Alright, that stuff is all low. Oh, we've got a couple extra satellites here for missions. I didn't think about missions. We should check to see if we have any Mun missions that are easy enough. So, we've got this fuselage. Payload. Probably utility. I don't remember. Yeah. So that's 1 ton. Let's just take a look at how crazy this dream is. So we start with this doodad. All right. That is a doodad if ever I've seen one. Want to add some fuel tanks to the side of it. How do we want to attach them? Directly? Yes, yes, I approve. It's just crazy enough to be crazy. Who couldn't fall in love with this? It looks like it wants to eat you. Maybe it does want to eat you. And then we could put a cupola on top of it. What's that? 1.8 versus 1.5 versus, wait, what's, oh, 0.84. What was I looking at? The Landercan? No, I was looking at something. What was I looking at? Mark II command pod. And holds 2 crew, 1.56. Mark 1 3. Less than ideal, but it could work. We could put that right there. How much fuel do these hold? 540 versus probably need these. $360. So these hold substantially more. Engines on them are kind of ridiculous because it's just the solid fuel, and we could actually, here, let's get that, go away, get off my lawn. Monopropellant, oh, solid fuel. We can just get rid of that solid fuel. Yeah, yeah. What am I doing? I don't know. Sorry. Things seem to be a little topsy-turvy. What? No, 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 no. Again. Yeah, I don't really like this command pod on here, but I don't really need much in the way of a command pod. I could probably just use the lander module, which is lighter, isn't it? 0.6 versus 0.8. For a weight-worthy issue, then I could definitely go that way. Or 1.3, 2, 8.7. So the onion would be even lighter. But I think the lander can probably a better way to go. All right, what are we going to put for engines on this? 4 engines. The spark is probably not strong enough. I haven't really figured out the math on this. I don't even remember what we used to land. We had 2 nerve rockets, which were 60. Well, damn, I'm gonna have to get off of here for a little while. I knew there was a problem, I just didn't realize it was me. Alright. So, we're gonna put some science instruments on here. I'm gonna do some research to figure out what kind of engines we need. These would probably be more than good enough. Overdo it, but I don't want to underdo it. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking when I should be saying goodbye. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna go ahead and save this for now. I can't save from here. As I was saying, thanks for stopping by. It's always more fun when you're here. And hopefully I'll be back on later tonight. But based on the angry voices I'm hearing, I can't swear to that. I may be in jail. Probably not. Alright, thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Awkward goodbye.